Evening tubers. This is the start of another project, so we'll call this part one. But if you look, you see the can lights going all the way down, you know, two, and then there's two, and then these two here. And then they put a hanging light fixture. And I think after 24 years, Nancy and I finally sat there and said, these guys were idiots. So what I'm doing is I'm going to put another set of can lights right up here. Okay, and they're on 4-foot spacing. They start 4 foot off that wall. I already figured it out, and this has been used for a lot of other, but it's 4 foot off the wall to that first light, and 4 foot, then 4 foot. Then if I add the one, if I go 4 foot, then it'll be 4'5" to the door or to the wall here. So I'm thinking of splitting the difference. I don't think anybody's going to know the difference, but I'd like to throw as much light behind me, I don't know, this direction. And I'm thinking if we just split it 2.5 inches, you look up, you're not going to sit there and tell the difference. So I think that's what we're going to do. My hope is that I'm able to delete that junction box, and the can light goes right about there, and I'm able to take that, which is controlled by that switch, hook it up to that can light, and then run a wire over to this can light over here, and they'll be controlled by that switch. And I got my buddy Richard coming up, and he's going to take a look at it and tell me if what I'm doing is feasible, and where I need to cut some access holes. Next step now is I took the light down, as you can see. Next step now is to lay out where this next light's going to fall and plot it. So I got to get the square and probably the drywall square. Now that isn't going to help. I'll have to figure it out, but that's where we're at. So part 2 will be when I open the ceiling up a little bit later. Okay, this is part 2 of the can light install. The reason why we got insulation over this used to be, the house ended here and comes over to here, and then at that wall it jogs back out that way again. But where am I? God, sorry guys. But that's why there's insulation above there. Now above there, there's the patio cover above it, so there's no direct sunlight, nothing. And there's TJ eyes up there and everything, so I'm not worried about it. But what I thought was going to happen, because there is, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Right in there is a plywood bulkhead to the attic of the 2nd floor, so that's why that is on that side of the bulkhead. So this can light will mount to that joist. That can light will mount to that joist. We'll take power from there. That will be deleted, that box. Pull the wire out, it'll power up that can light, and then from that can light I'll jump her over and power that can light. Then we get to mud and tape and plaster and texture the ceiling and all that crap again. So part 2, stay tuned for part 3. Later guys, time for a beer. I already started it. Later.
I'll have the girls after me.
Phase 3. Richard's here, he's wiring in lights. Alright, so yeah, we got to move that one over a little bit, and he's getting that one there. And so, yep, more in a minute guys. Oh, what fun. Now I get to remove that box. Where is it? Right there. That box. And pet sheetrock. I kept pieces down there. I got some more out there. Got to get some mud, and I think I got tape. I'm not sure. And yeah. So Cool, and they are controlled by this switch here. And I thought I had enough lights, but I didn't. So I'm going to have to go to Home Depot and get another bulb. Cool. All right. More later. I started getting ready to patch. You can see the 1x2s. And then all the edges are screwed down. Oh, I got to get a screw in there. Okay. I still have this to do. I ran out of 1x2s. So this one will attach to the piece in here. Will attach to that joist, and then the 1x2s there. It'll do the same thing there. But yeah, so. All right. So what's this, part 4? I guess, I don't know. Yeah. Hot day out there today. It's going to be 100. Doing sun tea again. See it? Sitting right there on the barbecue. Lipton makes gallon tea bags. So you get a tea bag for a gallon. I'll show you. See? And then you just put it in, it's got to be a glass jar, can't be plastic. And put it in a glass jar and set it out in the sun all day. And you have sun tea. It's good. All right, that's it. When I get more, I'll bring you guys back later. All right, guys. First of all, disclaimer. I do not claim to be a sheetrocker or a mud and tape guy. But there it is. All sheetrock's all patched up. What happened here is I was trying to cut this piece in one piece and I blew the cut. So I took it and then sat there and cut it apart and then patched it in. This calls for a lot more mud though, but yeah. So that's where we're at. Backyard's cleaned up, or the patio's cleaned up. There's the mud. There's a gallon of the ceiling paint, sheetrock, sandpaper for screening, tape, texture, sanding block, and various putty knives and the good mud knife. So now you know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow later. Oh, it's Friday. I just finished my live show and went to work and did the patching. So, tomorrow's Saturday. Later. Hey guys, good morning. It's Saturday morning. And yeah, I just finished, got the first coat. It's going to take 3 coats on this. So yeah, I got to trim that piece of paper around, but I wanted it over. And if you look there, that's a little wide, so maybe I'll mud in there. So, but it's going to take 3 coats to get this. So, no hurries, and we have to wait for it to dry before we can do anything else. So, but it's getting there, and you can see we lined up the lights perfectly. So, and it really brightens up this area in here. Yeah. And this is what we wanted. So, when I get some more, I'll bring you guys back later. Hey guys, it's Sunday, June 6th. Oh, 6th of June, D-Day. Okay. Yeah, watching a NASCAR race. But also, finishing this up. Got the second coat of mud on. I think that I'm not going to need the 3rd coat. See how she dries out. But yeah. So, I love the plastic. See, the static electricity grabs all the drywall dust. There was hardly any on the floor when I swept up. I probably had a pile that was maybe about this big. So we're going to leave this up until we get come on, until we get it dry and then spray. I think if it dries good, I'm going to go ahead and texture it. And also, there will be videos on this, but Pat's doing the same thing at his house, so. But I did fit the carpet a little better. Let's see, where's the light? Yes, you see the wrinkles right in there. And then over the hump, we got to fix that. But it's going to take Pat and I both to do it, to get it in position and everything. And I'm not going to rush it. And that's a different video, because this video is on the kitchen can lights later. Hey guys, texture has been sprayed. We'll give it a little bit, and then we'll knock it down. And then we'll pull the masking down. We got to clean the floor. I sanded the shit out of this, if you can see. So, yeah. So we're going to, while that's setting up, we're going to clean the floor. We're probably going to take the plastic down, and we'll go from there. More in a minute later. Plastic is down. Floor has been swept. It's got to be mopped yet. And we're just waiting for the texture to finish drying. And then we'll paint. I'm all set up. So it's going to take probably about another hour. So when I'm all done, I'll bring you guys back later. All done. What, this took about a week? And I actually had to wait for Pat because I was going to show him how to mud and tape. And now I'm going to wash the floor. We'll get the table back in here. The paint that I had mixed is just a little off. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but yeah. But no more hanging light, no more bumping into it, and I can shut it off. So that concludes this project. Next one in the kitchen here is removing this window. It's a stupid window. Can't get any, I can get light in, but I can't get any sunlight in because of the house right there. I can't put any cabinets up here or anything else because of the window. So, yeah. To me, it's a useless window. But we'll see. See what Nance says about it. But that's, next thing is the window gone. And we want the pantry gone. And we want the cabinets to go all the way to there. Same with there. Take that stop up there. Yeah, a lot to do. But meantime, it'll look good when I redo the kitchen. I will paint the ceiling in here. So that's it. I want to thank everybody for watching, subscribing, and of course leaving comments later.